Welcome to At the Market. I'm Andrew Cole. I'm here with Don Cheney, the legend of K-Snow, the author, morning radio talk show host, just the legend of talk radio in the morning and music. First half hour, we're going to talk news. We're going to talk about the carbon monoxide lawsuit. We're going to talk about, what other lawsuits do we have today? We guess have another lawsuit. We're Aspen. Nope. And we're going to talk about the election coming up, or the election that was passed. This is not my best throw of all time. Nevertheless, I will continue talking about God knows what. I know what we're going to do. We just talked with Jean Robert from Belgium. I thought he was from France. He was from Belgium, and we're going to talk about his gym, and that's going to be kind of cool, and the fact that I am now back getting in shape as quickly as possible. So we'll be back with Jean Robert and the local news. Thanks.
We're on. Welcome to We're at the Market. Don Cheney, Andrew Cole on a stellar Saturday morning.
Stellar does not seem to be a big enough word. Really? Really?
Okay.
Stellar sounds like it's good, but not where it should be. This to me is, this could be gorgeous.
Gorgeous?
You use that word? Do you ever use the word gorgeous day?
Yeah, I have. Gorgeous. Didn't you take issue with gorgeous one week?
Because there were clouds. You see a cloud? Look around.
No.
Do you see a cloud?
A cloud could be part of a gorgeous day, Andrew.
It could be, but it hasn't been in the past. Okay.
Right.
You know what I do like about doing the weather the most?
Yeah.
We're done with it. My mic's off. Keep going anyway.
Okay.
Okay. Well, then you keep talking.
Here, you can have my mic.
I'll share your mic while you're figuring it out. Okay. So let's just move right over to our first guest, Jean Robert. Let me ask you a question from Jean Robert Gym. Why is it not Jean? Why is it Jean?
I guess is the way you pronounce it in Europe,
Yeah.
We get very confusing is when people call the gym and they say, "Can I talk to Jean, please?"
Right. Because you spell it Jean.
Yeah, and they say, "What time she'll be in?" So then they don't know me.
They don't know you.
Yeah.
If they know you, they call you Jean
Jean.
instead of Jean.
Well, my last name is Barbette, so that confuses people. People think my last name is Robert.
What is your last name?
Barbette. Barbette, B-A-R-B-E-T-T.
Well, why can't your parents spell?
I know.
So R-O-B-E-R-T is Babette?
No.
Oh.
My name is Jean Robert.
Right.
The last name is Barbette.
Oh, people think your last name is Robert.
You got it.
So let me ask you a question. How long did it take people to convince? How long has it taken you to convince people that you're really French?
I'm not French.
You're taking your life.
That is the end of the story.
You're not French.
No, Belgium is a big difference.
Now, what's the big difference between French and Belgium? I mean, the people. What's the big deal there? What's the difference?
The Belgium are a little bit more down to earth, more friendly, more upcoming. If anything, the Belgian people love American. They still respect American in a sense, what they did for World War II and so on. The French a little bit.
So. And you have good chocolate in Belgium.
And yes. And good
okay,
French fries.
so I have been for the last week. Are you up yet?
What's that? No, we're back.
Okay, cool.
I'm just doing
So
some
for the
audio
last
stuff.
week, since
you keep talking.
Okay, about a year ago, I had a little virus in my lung that took me off the workout trail, and then of course 6 months later, I just got lazy because I got lazy. So last week I have been back at your joint, and I don't like to call it a joint, but I call them all joints.
Sorry.
I like to keep them all equal. But I was kind of amazed with how big it's become and how it just looks great. So I want to just thank you. I'm feeling healthier.
Well, nice to have you. I mean, you came. You came every day, pretty much.
I came not pretty much, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That would be every day.
You like the espresso bike?
I like the espresso bike because not only can you race, but you can also watch the Daily Show or Colbert.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
how many calories have you burned?
Let's see. The first day I barely lasted 14 minutes, and I think I stayed on for about the hour, but after 14 minutes I was cooked. I did about 180, and then the last day I did 385.
That's good.
So 385 isn't bad.
385. If you can burn 385 calories every day, then you'll be in shape.
Then I did. Well, I'm working on it because I look awful.
Yeah.
I never look great, but I've looked better.
I see worse. But next week we need to take your body fat.
I know that's the scary part. Although if I should have,
although we can take it today, we do it right now on the in the market.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I'm not letting any French guy touch my body.
Not
fat.
French.
I
Belgium.
know. Where you keep pushing body fat, you're going to be very French. So I've got a good question for you. Surprise question. We'll find out if you like it or not. I know that. So Lance Armstrong.
Yes.
Your theory on steroids in general. Because you're not a steroid guy, I don't think.
I'm not. I'm not steroid at all. I never took, actually, in my life, I never took any drugs in any form. But I don't know. It's a tough subject. I think maybe I'm sure now is definitely more control. I don't think they're taking much right now.
Right.
In the past, you can argue, was he taking it or not? The point is everybody was taking it. So is that really cheating?
And my point would be, I don't know if I care that they're taking it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just, it's kind of like the guy that gets up and eats the giant muffin. He does a muffin or coffee, and the other guys, I don't understand because it's so unmanageable what the big deal is. Other than the records, which I don't really care about. Did he break a record or not? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if I even care.
Well, I do care about that because, since I'm from Belgium.
Right.
And Eddie Merckx is actually the Belgian writer.
Belgium.
So
what's the name of the writer? Say his name.
Eddie Merckx. Eddie Merckx was the Belgium. He won the Tour de France 6 times. So so Lance beat his record. So I don't know. I think no matter whether you take steroid or not, it's still an incredible, really hard event. Whatever.
But in defense of Lance, and I don't defend him lightly or whatever. I mean, if he was competing with everyone juicing, or taking whatever you want to call it, and he won 7 times, he's still, in a sense,
he's still the best of that group.
Right,
I totally agree. Yeah. Okay. So who cares, really? I mean.
So if the city wants to promote a bike race with him and they strip him of all his stuff, which I don't think they should, you don't care.
No.
Okay.
I mean, you're kidding.
Don,
I'm going to step in on this one. Of course I care. If it's a rule, even and because I don't agree everybody's doing it, even if here's the deal. If you could prove that every single racer was doing it, then you have an argument. But if it's the rule and there's one racer that isn't doing it and lost because of it, then there's a very strong argument there, I think.
Well, yeah, you have a good point, but you probably, maybe the 100 top guy were doing something. So then
what does that say to you?
To the 50 guy.
Say, well, everybody did it, so it's okay. I don't think the message that goes
I think in that era, a lot of people were. This is a different era that we have today. So at that era, I think everybody was doing something.
Let's do a little. Let's go back to Jim for a minute because we only got 2 more minutes in this segment, and then we'll get to your shirt. Next segment.
Oh, can't wait.
Well, it's important for us to do that. So if I walked in your gym, which I did, but if I walked in and basically hadn't worked out for a while, how long would it take a guy to potentially get in good shape, or kind of the programs you put together there?
Well, like I say, if you do something for about 3 to 350 calories a day, what are you going to be? You like the bike. Some people like the treadmill. Some people like the personal training, the one-on-one.
Right. But you don't think it matters which one you like as long as you do it?
No, as long as you burn your 300 to 400 calories a day, then you manage your food. You take an extra less calories during your meals. You're looking at 600 a day.
Eat less, exercise more.
Yeah,
that's my basic theory on dieting or getting better.
The idea also is to create an environment when it's pleasant. You go there and it's you have a view. It's clean. It's just
It's very clean.
And you want to
it's
go.
It's the cleanest gym I've ever been to in my life.
Thank you.
Without a question.
We spend a lot of time on make everything. Every day, everything is disinfected.
Well, you have bottles. You have everything to clean up stuff, which I didn't realize I was reminded, but I then did.
That's fine.
But I'm just saying it's the cleanest. You could eat off the floor.
Thank you.
It's the cleanest place I've seen in town.
And for a gym, that's to me that's a big deal. That's
it's very important because it's a lot of germ, and you have, especially in this town, you have people coming from all over the world with different virus and different, So I think it's very important to have everything super clean.
Okay, so for someone to find you, just tell everyone where you're located again.
We're located at 720 East Hyman, in a corner of Original Street in Hyman. 720, and then it's 3-floor facility.
Right. The best thing to do is to walk over and see you.
Yeah, walk over and basically see it for yourself. It's the best way.
We did that. But thanks.
And can someone come over and consult the first time with the trainer and tell them what they want to get out of the situation? And
yes. We you can go also. You can go for a day pass. You can do for a week pass. You can do a month pass. You can do a, you can join the gym. You can work out by yourself. You can work out with a trainer. We have group fitness. We have every single level. Depending, you give me your budget, and I'll find something for you to work with.
Very flexible, and like I said, very clean, and more equipment than you could possibly believe. I mean, and very all color coded, red and black. He's got this theme going on like you can't.
Oh no!
There's 17 different brand of equipment. Really, I went all over the world to find the best of each company. Sometimes spend some time in factories and make sure everything is lined up.
Well, very good. I always like to see a successful business enjoy the fruits of their labor. Sean Robert, thank you for coming on the program.
Thank you so much for having me.
We are at the market. It's brought to you by emu.com, your online classified community. And apparently we're talking about my shirt when we come back.
Cool.
Stay with us.